the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Aboaje, miracles aboaje, ibolidia. Na wahunu se ye kasa edi afa brantie ya wakasa edema the new patriotic party wakasa ye papa. Or you're one of the lead campaigners edema the vice president's campaign, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And they will copy mu ewo bedwam dwumadia ya ni dino Adom FM Omanhene kwabana sante. Mr. Penny kwabe enyasem ketwa. Ni nyina efa Nyankopon ya no memenda abatwa koso ewo the 16 regions across this country. Na the new patriotic party osunu kukuruko manyoko ejina so edi apaw kandini ya obitu franka edi ama party no going into the 2024 election. Omanhene kwabana sante ebusa miracles aboaje say edien enema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency, a unique candidate for the NPP in the party's quest to break the 8. And no, and miracles aboaje echirimu say in politics sometimes ya na enye nipa no nyoma waye ene nyoma bituma enye no kwa na to determine the candidature of an individual, because Ocean the rank and file of the NDC, former President John Dramani Mahama, no one home baby. But now a predestined, say, at a certain time, within a certain time frame, at a certain political arena, John Dramani Mahama, everybody will enti NDC form penny for me to say you are Guzi Tano, obi to say Dr. Ekospio Gabra, obi to say Professor Joshua Alabi. Penny for Sylvester Mensamo, penny for. And they, Omo era has come to an end. It is now the era of former President John Dramani Mahama. But can we share line nimu ye pa anwa na kwa ya outsider. Sa pepe and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia entity. It has been predestined, say, at this point in time, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the man to lead the NPP. All indications show clearly, say he is the man to break the 8. TDM kofobi na mo keka candidate okachi Omanhene kwabana sante say ye betu super delegates congress sa na kofobi na mo ye hyehyɛ bo ye benya 80% wa ha ye benya 1% wa ha me ye grassroots man me ye grass stem me ye grass leaf keka na sa ye to oba ni wie na de wodi second wo kan ne man bo ho maako ennan kra no a still na wo no the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nya sa pepe was these are some of the indications that perfectly say it is the time of a certain candidate. We are not catching Omanhene kwabana sante say about to be koso. Nipa bi benya heart attack. About to obey nipa ben.
Wow, ya crosses are
this Saturday minya
it doesn't
a news file. Lawyer Sam said ladia no your opinion about the competition, the countdown. Because of the so I think the discussions, almost it's a tough and a keen competition between Kennedy and Japan and then our candidate, the Vice President, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And we feel the same. Say it's really going to be tough Saturday.
I tough. I mean, election day was a woman for that. But pass here because election year there's going to be any candidate who is going to even come even 30% close to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, even
70% outright.
Party for now, you're margin that. Once Obekaya, your call guest on says, "Hey, I'm a catcher." Say we're going to do that 70%, and it came to pass. The facts and they say, I just say be a party for no time or more makam, baby. But you know, Fred Mune call, I can see. And see, so only Fred, I can see, one constituency. On Coco can say, maybe to me win election on one intimate call. Ube Bisa say, why in a minute I can see you? John Dramani Mahama and a year put be on any bit to me for elections in 2024. It is said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and a fair, a year party in home fair. So yet so yet they are not looking at that. In our minds, no, and now you can see party near Ube to me John Mahama co elections and see you can see and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And that's why they are unanimously, behind him. Over here, August 26 about 20 years. Okay, is you never been home. And now the end of the senior city, I make a pano. No minute, the election morning. Oh, the way I then it's going to be a close call. second you'll be the second no. Then the difference between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the second. Oh my, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia got over 600 votes. The second place person now your friend the second. We got to barely 100. That's what I say. And so that should tell you say second you will be. And they know that say you first say you second. But the gap is going to be big. It's going to be big. It's not a complex elections for Dr. Mahmoud.
But what extreme qualities that Dr. Bawumia de Bentia?
Yeah, extreme. A time and moment. A time and moment.
Time
yes.
and moment.
Yes. And yeah, extreme, extraordinary. Be say obi si obi.
Jibreni.
A time and moment of mine. See, every generation be and baby doer. Kendi no naturally opie. And you be na kofa no. And you be na tam no.
Say brain doer.
Opie. Opasho political party be na NDC mu. Before you be do 2000 and you be call 2009 or say elections. 2008 elections. Now his assistant John Dramani Mahama ye kase ye pay future we were in this one account. To let alone have him become the leader of the party and win an election with the party. Only me na be there than say no ko NDC mu. There are some people who always would have thought say simple obi be PF mu as a next generation after Rollins name Melsa. It would have been them. There were several names. But it ended up being John Dramani Mahama. There's nothing you can do about it. And then almost come primary see. Still not go for a baby. Do for money a day but it ended up being John Dramani Mahama. When it is your time, oh my, be able to be a quit yaw. But home breast one, now brasso. Abrabon a born in the send a woman. A woman say a boy a home of the year family deal. But Yankopon what chichi be other. And it is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's time. In all humility. In all humility. It is his time. It's his moment. And
would trust him with delegation to that effect.
Yes. I can assure you. Say Bessia Baha. Say August when he we men and sign for phone workers. Bessia Baha. It won't me on way. Obe pre, obe pem, obe done than on home near dear. But you can't do it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia elections no. And yeah or no, and in the team and a case party for Nangasa. Because political party being what the members person will lose elections. Into the question everybody asks is that, do you bet to me you bet to me winning the next elections? That's the question they ask. Into more yes analysis in the area, okay, why in a way a party anymore? You bet to me not cause Antokano. And then it ends on Dr.
So you are looking beyond your party or you are looking just within your party?
Absolutely. It is beyond the primaries. Who is going to win the 2024 elections? That is what is influencing our decision on November 4th. And can you know there? Oh, Nkobia bet me you.
But what some of the commentaries now, NDC4 in particular, they ran about your candidate, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Say, Otaya na why? You know, Bawumia, Nsem-Pii, but at the end of the day, the achievements, nothing to write home about, or a disservice to Ghana for so these are some of the commentaries that are pleasant.
Bawumia is not running for vice president though. He's running for president. The why be paying and they say we the vice president la. We to be no. But only president. Nobody can measure Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in terms of he has never been president. Until the omaka ne mugu time no so ye be kan wasem. Nipa no di president da no di o man we ko no koto dwenim kra so san aba. Ono kwa de yen say o kasa bebre wo. O ye me hu yeso ntumi nye. Ono kra so san de no ho aba. Until you see I me pese me jump cart no. Me the cart no ahead of me placing ahead of the horse. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia just like every other politician. Ne downsides. So I just say. But we are going to measure. You best sue Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as vice president, and then John Dramani Mahama as vice president. You best sue John Dramani Mahama as president, but Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia only president. They are not the same. It is never the same. Being a president and a vice president, and yet there is a big difference between the two. And see, you cannot pretend as if say it is the same.
Okay.
Our opponent has been vice president before. We will measure him as vice president. Then if I want to be to okay. Someone said we are SWOT no. A better table. John Mahama waha. Bawumia waha. John Mahama as vice president, how did he perform? Bawumia as vice president, how did he perform? They have measure no as vice president on performance.
Asana.
We are ne ba. Okay, munyina muso mbedi o mampeni. John Mahama as president, how did he perform? Dr. Bawumia on dibida. He has never been president.
But he has been with an administration.
That's fine. You can.
That's performance. No?
That's no problem. But
a challenge for Ghanaians.
Yes, no problem. But Don Mahama has been vice president, part of an administration that their challenge was terrible and worse. And he has been president himself and delivered woefully. But we cannot measure Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because he has never been president.
Okay.
And only the want to be pretend you. Say what they want to be Canadian or my to be can. Okay, yeah, you be from a coach. You never change. Another delegate, a friend is saying voters say you have access to them. Nobody can pretend in this country. Say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has never been president before. Being a vice president is not the same as president. Some come a constituency capable not. Maybe beloved constituency. Let me cancel some party in Bombay. Let me party name to be here. Who to be fan church? What about church? Me party no. Let me name party never be church them. But you me taking decisions no. Me miracles. Me presidential staffer. But you me church you be media minister. And I do be KG minister. And I do be say me boa. Me de maho dem boa. Me som me dane no. Me too full.
Do you want to move away from the reality, say, or a certain responsibility even as a vice president when the system is breaking down? And I say that is the reality.
I am telling you that the vice president has never run away from the successes and failures of the government. Though. He accepts it too, because he's part of it. I am responding to a specific falsehood. As for all the MPP issue, the bar, he won't run away from it. He is part of the MPP government. Our successes and failures in Nano or Jefa or Jitum. You cannot wear him the gown of a president. He has never been one. I like to contextualize the issue.
That clear line.
Yes, on the Omanhene da. On the bida. Nemo put to me say I buy no account. Ebi almost succeed wa ha. A how man succeed over be year no. But want to me say okra want to me do Omanhene because okay,
so that's the first time Abdul Ganiu, Assistant Constituency Secretary or Adentan constituency. Good morning. Also Ajibra also Oshebi and then Ama Favor from Judith Bentum also Oshebi. Fred, we are more than an interested stakeholder in the MPP countdown to Omo Flag Barrage contest. But before insurance count.
Come on, me that say. Me who watch it.
Papa.
Why you mama?
A crime biso.
Miracle then you know one me break. But God will say him.
I was just here who the year.
So also the tables have changed.
You gotta tell the family. I put me to pictures now. You need me to picture cry.
Me constituents. Ewo Central Coffee. Akpafu. Lobini Lekpe. And Rodnata Fresa. Chana na no mahimfo. Ya party for na. Over the weekend for no pay na me don cry. Me don cry around 3 am ya. Na ye we yekese bi wo Sandro Coffee. Yes. Na me don cry no pay ya. Na ye yekese bi wo Sandro Coffee. Ye ma me bia osumo man no ye dwumaden de bo Sandro Coffee man mu nyina ewu at the age of 94. Na obedu konima. It was given a befitting burial by the people of Central Coffee. So I'm a former coordinator back also, Mr. Kaiti. Ewu akwafu me pass him. And the entire executive now over the weekend. I could boy much any go see. And the Biase Anka MPP assembly and can me once my day. But now say MPP is a public institution. A koyi wa a bo mino. And koyi so a afeto mino. And the man can be a naturally say me so me ndo my ni. The reality is many miracle ya dwun bebre e wanya be account. 1. And I say we are say away. Oko the book of Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 2. Bible says, whilst you are a clot of blood in your mommy's womb, I knew you and have chosen you.
He has a solution to it as president. And these solutions, he has been rolling it out since 2022. If not for anything, we have seen improvement in how bad the economy went in 2022. Who has run away from that? Dollar here, come and say me and I'm 11.5. And Kwan do 17. Four year come and say me, you turn 12, 13. And Kwan do 18. From January 2023 to when we say dollar, according to the net year last year, no, it means that if not for anything, for the first time, you nya banya or hanya mani huni buy no. One caso will be influenced here the epe. nemu oditum no ne yatena se no de hyehye ato akwem obe improve ya brabo amaye vegetable oil na ye ton no ekoya akodu be 1500 okay yellow gallon no and abab from abedu 550 Ghana cedis o ma breso ma ne mbo ade ba kwa ne bo course re ba fam. There's a big difference between MPP and NDC. Yenye pewu. Ye kaso ha ne amane hu de mba wo. Ebeba. Ne mo eba ekwanya kendifo no mo fa so amuso ano no. It makes a lot of difference. That is where ye try NDC. No mapeni jo mama so obo be den. I say DM pa na aka. Oh, betumi kra ma betumi dia ma o se be komula na. Oh, my family nyama no. Si se bibi no babeka. Wo kasa bebre ma kasa me kaka kire na ho. Ni nyama wana. Oh, betumi dia ma o. Betumi o de kai. The almighty you. The 30 na say Mahama wa bon. No doubt about that. The difference between John Dramani Mahama and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a vice president and yes Krampon has been exemplary. Opekoya be di o mampeni. No so de woni mu no ono so de aba o mampeni ndada do Mahama de we di o mampeni abede chire wambo number we di o mampeni yankasa wambo number
anu ye wo susu de a wo susu
ni susu ye enye o mampeni ne ka che se ye hwe na se light na enyi na so no ne buo na won sa ya ma na ye de ye ntumi ya yinja ye phone charge no me na me ka hwe na no enye ono e na ne president ne ministers e kai se emrantie pe adwuma ya omu kokotwa grass mfanto kwan ho na nso ye adwuma no me na me ka hwe
Fred Agbanyo ka kire wo se baby o se watena kire no ma ni bi wo enkoso kra no wa you are not aware edi baby a wakotena no wo hu ni o ma bebre
enti nipa no ba baye ya no ntumi aye no ye ngini ndi se wakokoso yo ba baye ni ye nja de ono nyan ye bi da no mu nto nchen ai no mo kasa se wa che Ghana for he and to abeje o ma sermon tin na de ko fa na fe de wo ene wo idolize ye party for wo da wo idolize ye party for eche ni nyina nkosi hwe
but he has advised your candidate.
I can tell you say o say miracle I can tell you say o advice bi a on pencil ni bi fancy ne ho na o man 9th December 2024 anopa si akenka ya ba ni na ewi organ ha na ye bubo a wenya hatataka 100 be ya but ye hia no because be DMP e won the constituency ho no enti obe hia no parliament no bo na manfo
I see
but so wo tutu obe ma no ho